When I was 10 years old, school breaks were often spent at my grandma's house, a sprawling, old mansion filled with memories and secrets. Unlike at home, where I was the only child and the neighborhood was devoid of playmates, my grandma's house was teeming with cousins, laughter, and endless adventures. It was a sanctuary of joy, except for one peculiarity: the forbidden room. Grandma's house had many rooms, each with its own charm and character. Yet, there was one room, the first one near the stairs, that was perpetually locked. None of us kids were allowed inside, and naturally, it became a source of endless curiosity and speculation. What was in there? Why was it off limits? One sweltering afternoon, while the adults were preoccupied with moving furniture from the mysterious room, my curiosity got the better of me. The door was ajar, an invitation I couldn't resist. I slipped inside, my heart pounding with a mix of excitement and fear. The room was dimly lit, with dust particles dancing in the slivers of sunlight that penetrated the heavy curtains. Furniture pieces were draped in white cloths, like ghosts from a bygone era. One piece, in particular, caught my eye: a large, ornate dresser with an intricate design. I felt an inexplicable pull towards it. I approached the dresser and pulled down the cloth, revealing an antique masterpiece. The wood was dark and polished, adorned with elaborate carvings that seemed to tell a story of their own. But it was the mirror that truly captivated me. Tall and imposing, it reflected not just my image but something more, something eerie. I stood in front of the mirror, making funny faces, feeling a sense of giddy triumph at finally uncovering the secret. But then, something changed. My reflection, which had been mimicking my every move, suddenly smiled with its mouth closed, while I was still making faces. I froze, my heart skipping a beat. I stepped back, and my reflection's smile morphed into a sinister grin, its eyes glinting with a malevolent gleam. I screamed, a piercing sound that shattered the silence. My cousin Jake, hearing my distress, rushed into the room. He found me trembling, my hands covering my face, tears streaming down my cheeks. "What happened?" he asked, his voice filled with concern. The mirror," I stuttered, unable to articulate the terror I felt. "What about the mirror?" he asked, looking puzzled. But I couldn't explain. I was too shaken, too terrified by what I'd seen. Jake led me to my room, trying to calm me down. That night, as I lay in bed, I heard whispers, soft, indistinct voices that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere. They grew louder, more insistent, until I couldn't take it anymore. I bolted from my room, begging my family to let me go home immediately. But it was late, too dark to travel. They promised to take me home first thing in the morning. Sleep was elusive that night. Every creak, every rustle, set my nerves on edge. The mirror's sinister smile haunted me, and the whispers filled my ears, driving me to the brink of hysteria. Morning couldn't come soon enough. True to their word, my family took me home the next day. The relief I felt upon leaving Grandma's house was immense. Yet, the memory of that summer never left me. It lingered, a haunting reminder of the day I ventured into the forbidden room and discovered a secret that perhaps should have remained hidden.